Watch till the end to get a special treat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So in this lesson, we're going to go a little bit more over nodes and what they do and how they're used. So I'm just going to zoom into this sign I made a while back. So we're just going to double click this and we're going to bring up all the nodes. Now, nodes are important. You don't want to have a million of them. And to explain these in a short version sort of way, your table reads a node as a place to start and a place to stop. So if we were to zoom in here, and it's got these nodes. So let's say your table is going to start your cut here, okay? Your software reads between here and here as one line. So a start point and a stop point, and then a start point and a stop point, and every time it hits one of these, it basically starts and stops. I mean, it doesn't physically do that like your table, you know what I'm like, it doesn't physically do that, but in the software's way of thinking, that's how it works. So you don't want to have like 40 nodes between here and here. Some people get pretty anal about this. My table doesn't seem to have a huge problem with, a lot of nodes. I mean, you'll have some guys that'll be like, oh my gosh, we can't have a different node there. Oh my gosh, you can't have 3 right here. Like, it doesn't matter. It does matter if you got 50 between here. 2 or 3 doesn't really matter that much. But so pretty much every time your table hits one of these, it basically changes direction. So if you're to click on a node, it's going to bring up these handles. And what these handles do is they manipulate what's going on here. So you can change the arch in between the 2 points that you're selecting. Now, but it only manipulates in between those 2 node points. So like if you go over here to the text, you're generally going to have more nodes on a text than you would. So that's why it's important to not have a ton of nodes on your straight lines. You want to have only 2 nodes if it's a straight line, because you only need 2. In order to make an arch, depending on the arch, you only need see, like right here on this bottom slope, I could probably get away with probably not having most of these. Like, we'll just delete them, and it'll change your, I probably need that one on the bottom. But you can delete the majority of those, and it doesn't really change the shape that much. Now, if I delete this one, it pulled it up a little bit. You didn't notice that very much, but you could just use these 2 nodes to pull it back into a circle. So it is best to have the least amount of nodes, possible to get the design you're going for. But I also think that you can overdo it. So depending on your table's capabilities and how sensitive it is to these, I don't really think one software is better than the other as far as tables go. As far as reading nodes, I think some software struggles with it more than others. I run a Langmar Systems XR, and having this amount of nodes on my table wouldn't affect it in the least. But hopefully you get a basic understanding of what a node is and what they're for and how they work. Well, let's move on to the next lesson. We'll go through as time goes on in the drawing course and it'll make more sense to you, I think.
What if I told you that mastering CNC plasma sign design and becoming a master at sales and marketing your work doesn't require expensive software or years of experience? You don't need to be a tech wizard. You just need the right tools, the right tutorials, and a proven step-by-step roadmap. I built my CNC plasma business from the garage with a 2-foot by 2-foot plasma table up to a 5,000 square foot full-blown metal fab shop, and now I'm giving away the exact tools and pathway to how I did it. Inside is all of the information I wish I had when I first started 7 years ago. This includes a free Inkscape drawing tutorial video set that teaches you how to draw, design, and prep your files for plasma cutting like a pro, start to finish. And I'm also unlocking access to our CNC Plasma Sales Masterclass, where you'll learn how to turn your hobby into a full-blown, profitable business. When you click the link below, you'll get instant access to our step-by-step Inkscape training, ready-to-cut SVG sign files, our plasma sign pricing calculator, a free QuickBooks Masterclass to track your sales, our complete CNC Plasma business roadmap, and my exclusive member-only content that I will never post on YouTube. Inside, you'll find tons of downloadable files and private video lessons waiting for you. If you're ready to stop guessing, if you're tired of endlessly searching YouTube, and ready to finally build a CNC plasma business that pays you what you're worth so that you can go full-time and quit your day job, you can escape the rat race just like I did, and I'm going to show you how. Click the link below in the description, sign up for free, and I'll see you inside.